Hello, this is Gio. Hey, look what I have here. I have a carbon steel wok, and today I'm going to show you how to season this thing up. Now, sometimes they call this blue carbon steel because what we're going to do is essentially heat this thing up so this kind of steel kind of look turns into more of a bluish steel look. And that's the first part of what we're going to do today. We're going to heat this thing up using the gas stove, and you'll notice that the whole thing will kind of turn blue, and that's the first part of seasoning it. The second part will be more traditional. We'll be using some oil to slowly kind of make a oil seasoning coat on this. But the first part is to make this thing blue. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do before you actually heat this wok up is to wash it really well with soap and water, because quite often these woks come with a thin coating that you could actually feel. It's kind of an oily feel, and that's to help protect the wok from rusting before you season it. Now you might notice that there's a couple of rust spots here. Unfortunately, I actually got this wok a while ago. I actually washed it thinking I was going to season it, but then got distracted like always and put it aside, and it's sort of been in storage for a while. Well, I had already washed off the coating, and therefore I did get some rust spots. So try to only wash this right before you season it, but you want to wash it really good to get that initial coating off. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on this burner right here on high and just basically heat it up. And as you see it heat up, you'll see it, the color actually turning blue and kind of extending outward. This is an awfully big wok, so I'm gonna probably have to rotate it to get it evenly heated and evenly blued. And so first thing, let's turn on the heat. And I'm just gonna plop it right in the middle here. So after a few minutes, you can start seeing that it's starting to darken on the sides here around where the heat's being applied. And I'm just gonna kind of slowly move this in different directions so it's more even. But as the wok heats up, you'll see this bluing or darkening spread. And now you're starting to see areas like here which are becoming more shiny blue. Instead of more of a kind of a burnt look, you're getting more shininess on these more seasoned areas. So the center portion is almost done, and I just have to kind of rotate it so the edges get evenly colored. You can see this portion right here getting dark. Now this does take quite a while. This is going to take a number of minutes, 10, maybe even 20 minutes. I am holding it with my hands. It could get hot near the handle, so just be aware of that. You may want to use like cooking gloves, etc. Also, you may want to take turns with a significant other, because holding this humongous wok at an angle does take a little wrist strength. So just be prepared. So you might get tired after a while. Okay, to save my wrists a little bit, I just turned on 3 burners here, and I'm just flipping it around and gonna just kind of heat it from the front for a little while for even heat. Okay, so after heating it for quite a while, I think it is ready. You saw a transition from that steel color to a bluish color, and now it's more of a kind of a yellowish color, but it's an even color. So the next step is the actual oil seasoning process. And so what we want to do is just turn off the heat and let it sit for a little while to cool down, and then we'll apply the oil. Okay, so now that you had your wok cooled down a little bit, we're just going to turn back on the burners to kind of a medium heat. And again, you could do this with a single burner if you want, but it's such a big wok, I figure an even heat with 3 burners would be nice. Okay, now that it's been heating up for a while, we're going to apply some avocado oil. Now, the avocado oil, you want a high temperature oil, Basically, the smoking temperature of avocado oil is around 520 degrees Fahrenheit. You could also use, let's say, peanut oil or soybean oil, which is about 450 degrees Fahrenheit, the smoking temperature. But other oils like vegetable shortening or butter perhaps, or extra virgin olive oil, they have a lower smoking temperature, and so you don't really want to use those. You want to use a high temperature oil. So we're just going to apply a little bit, maybe a couple of tablespoons like that. And then we're just going to use a paper towel here. I just have some chopsticks since it is a wok, and we're just going to kind of rub this around. So you do want to keep on agitating the oil, kind of spread it out evenly. You will see smoking, as you can see here. It will smoke and it will kind of darken the surface of the wok. Now you do want to keep on kind of rubbing it like that. You don't want thick oil to accumulate, because then you'll kind of, there'll be kind of a sticky residual area. You just want it thin and just kind of keep spreading it around like this. And there you go. You can see the bottom is pretty well seasoned. I still need to work a little bit on the edges, perhaps 1 or 2 more coats, and we should be fine. And after that, we could start cooking with this wok. Now, just a note about the first time you use the wok. Some people complain that the first time you use a new wok right after it's been blued and seasoned, they do taste a residual metal taste that's coming from the wok. Now that usually disappears after the first cooking, so you may actually want to just grab some older vegetables you plan to throw away or some meat and just kind of cook it up with some oil, kind of get the actual flavor of that into the wok. And so the second time you actually cook with it and prepare a meal, you probably won't get that metal taste. So that's just a warning for the first time you use the wok. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen and even consider subscribing to my channel. I have many more videos to come. Bye-bye.